Hello, Wisdom and Wellness. Welcome to a new year. Same set, same host, same podcast.
We
But
should get a new host, I think.
which host?
I don't know. Now that you said it, it just felt like
You need someone else?
some fresh beginnings.
I don't think the Wisdom and Wellness community would appreciate that. But happy 2024, happy new year. I'm excited to be back. Is it a big year or do we say that every year?
It's the same.
What do you mean?
Honestly, it's
Please.
a leap year, so
Is it a leap year? So that means women should ask men out.
is that what leap years mean?
Apparently on leap year, like Valentine's
We
Day,
should get
like
this information on TikTok.
no, I didn't. I've
This
heard it.
sounds
I've
very
heard it
TikTok-y.
before. I've heard it before that like on a leap
I
year.
don't know. It just means that they're adding a day onto the cycle. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
You know, like 24 hours is not
Brendan,
actually.
I know.
to
I know how it gets. I know the technicalities of
No,
a
you
leap
don't.
year.
You, tell them how you know. How
Guys,
you know.
welcome to Wisdom and Wellness, Mpumi's platform where Brendan Praise is a guest. Okay? All right. Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. It's such an honor. You know, so many renowned people have sat in this.
No,
in
that's
this chair.
the truth though.
Yeah,
That's the real
it's always
truth.
just such a. I'm always so happy.
Let's get started. Actually, a lot of people like us having conversations together. They always ask for our life journey.
Yeah.
But we're having our life journey live at Fest.
Apparently, yes.
Fest. Do you want to give a Fest announcement?
Yes, guys. So you guys know we do Wisdom and Wellness Fest every year,
Unlimited Fest.
Unlimited Fest. And this year is no different. We are doing it again. Let me put my glasses on so I look credible. We're doing it again this year, but we're doing it bigger.
Yes.
We're doing it better. And bigger is not always size. Sometimes
Yes.
bigger is deeper.
Ah,
I knew good God was going to meet me today. As you surely.
Usholile.
So,
Okay.
so we're doing it. And tickets are available on. There's a special website. What's the website?
www.unlimitedfest.co.za.
Tickets are selling fast. We're not just saying this. Sometimes people just be out here saying it.
Yeah.
There's different tiers to the tickets. So just make sure that you find the one that suits you.
Yeah.
And let's meet on the 23rd.
23rd and 22nd of March.
22nd and 23rd.
Yeah.
The 23rd being the main day. So
Yeah.
most of you guys, we're going to see you on the 23rd.
You know what's crazy
Mm-hmm.
is we held off in announcing speakers
Yes.
this year, and it was so wild to see people actually buy tickets, not knowing who's going to be the speakers, etc.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was so affirming that like when the Wisdom and Wellness community says like they've got you, like this is our thing, like you
They
guys
mean it.
really, really mean it. And
Yeah.
it's made the planning for me so much better, like such a better experience knowing Wuti, like we're coming not just for a specific person, but
Yeah.
for
the actual.
for the
experience.
actual day, for the actual experience, and seeing people tagging each other. And yes, men are welcome. A lot of men DM me. Someone
always
said,
asking.
someone said, Wisdom and Wellness colors look very girly. Are men allowed?
Was this a man that said this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but men are allowed. In fact, one of the segments that we are having is an Our Love Journey conversation.
Yeah.
We are
Which
gonna.
requires men to be there. So.
Yeah, because it's like a couples thing.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily only just for couples.
It's not. It's this segment. I think
Yeah.
it's a two-dimensional approach to a conversation.
Yeah.
As opposed to it just being two opposite ideas. I think we represent two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So as our love journey, that's what we bring to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into today's podcast. As you can see, the way we started is very, very chilled.
Yes.
Just to start the year, to set the tone for the year. And I think it's always good to start with Brendan. It's fun.
I mean, I'm a very well-read man, so I don't come here unprepared.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I forgot to ask you to prepare this, but what quote are you living by this year?
Wow.
Do you have it?
You don't have to ask me. I told you, I don't come unprepared. It's not a quote, it's a verse.
A verse. Okay.
Because I am a child of God.
What's the verse?
Proverbs 13, verse 20. Do you want to hear it? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companions of fools will experience harm.
Okay. Unpack that. Why that verse?
It's about the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
And for me, I think my greatest lesson that I take from 2023 is to make sure that you work on the environment.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times we focus so much on the content or on the thing that we forget the environment that the thing is supposed to live in.
Yeah.
And so Virgil Abloh,
Yeah.
rest in peace, he makes an example about art. And he says, if you take like a shriveled can and you put it next to a dumpster, it
Yeah.
looks like trash. But if you put it in an esteemed museum,
Yeah.
it becomes
Art.
art.
Yeah.
So I think when you put those two things together, for me, I've just recognized that it's more important the environment that you keep yourself around.
Yeah.
It plays a bigger role in the person that you become than the actual things that we focus on, which is like the detailed or the imperfections that you might have,
Yeah.
the things that you're not good at, or focusing on your fear and your doubt. Like rather focus on creating an environment where those things are less of a factor.
Oh, that's so good. My quote, I don't know if it's for the year or for now, but it's address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so deep.
That's so hectic. Address the elephant in the room. And I think, I mean, we spoke about this a lot, that I run away from conflict. Like, I would rather, like, let's burn the whole ship before I told you, Guti, before I tell someone you're wearing the wrong jacket. Like, I'd rather just burn the whole ship.
Yeah.
And I think I started confronting more, and I saw it's very uncomfortable.
It is.
But the outcome is amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. And so instead of making it and dragging it along, I'm deciding that I'm going to address the elephant in the room immediately.
In real time.
In real time.
That's
like
the
I did
hardest
before
part.
we started the
Is that what you were
podcast.
doing? I just thought
Yeah.
I was just like, Losizi. Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
even
well,
I even
Bumi's already
practiced.
living. She's already living these things. So.
I practiced what I
Great.
was going to address in the
What?
kitchen. Yeah. Like I practiced what I'm
How
going to say.
you were going to address
How
it.
I'm going to
It
address
was very
it.
respectful.
There we go.
That's why I started laughing. I was like, this is different.
So that's
good.
my quote, address the elephant in the room. Okay, we go away every beginning of the year.
Yes.
You find you like are a master at finding these places, and we go and we reflect and we have our fasting and our prayer and our time of solitude. And this year we had like a whole 30-pager of reflections, right? What did reflecting on the previous year do for you?
I think it put the year in perspective. I think
2023 in perspective.
2023, yeah.
Okay.
Because, I think you lose perspective as the year goes because you experiencing life with like the most recent memories.
Yeah.
And so when you reflect on the whole year, you realize, because a year is a long time. Last year was 365 days.
Yeah.
So much happened.
How many other days could it be?
This year it's 366, my dear. It's not the same thing.
But every other year, you're fine.
No, I'm just saying,
Okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna-
I disturbed you. Continue. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you didn't
had
disturb. You exposed yourself.
I had to do
There's
it.
different types of years.
I was trying to, okay?
Yeah. Before I was interrupted. So
sorry.
last year there was a set amount of days. So it's very easy to get caught up in quarters or
Yeah.
moments, and I think that happened to me, especially towards the end of the year. There was a lot of moments.
Yeah.
So you can wrap up your year and feel like, okay, these are the moments. But when you reflect, you go in greater detail into what happened in that year. So I
Yeah.
think the biggest thing I learned from that exercise that we did was sort of having just a better, fuller picture of the year. And
What
yourself?
did you learn? Or do you want me to answer that?
Yes.
I think the same. Like, I think I mean, it was a really hard year. And I don't categorize years
It was
as
tough.
hard.
You almost
or-
died.
Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah.
I don't like categorizing years as this was a hard year, this was a but last year was really, really hard. But then as I reflected, I was like, there was so much good too.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the year, we had such a special moment with my family where we had like 6 hours of talking. And I was questioning because God had given me the word healing for 2023.
Yeah.
And
You're not seeing it.
no, I was just like, if this is
Ngisakula.
healing,
Ngisakula la ekhaya.
cool. But it literally, this connection with my family, I think happened 2 days before the year ended. And afterwards, it's like I exhaled and I said, okay, God, I see what you've been doing all this time.
Sure.
you know. And so reflection has helped me with that, is that in as much as I saw all the things that tried to take me out, I know who I've become. And I can pinpoint with, okay, so this, it felt like it's so against me, but I can see who I've become and how it's helped me out. But it's also helped me see that maybe I need to acknowledge certain things about myself and in life a little more, like the goods. I need to acknowledge the good a little more and celebrate it a little more, you know. So that's what reflection did. But also that there's just there's always something to be grateful for.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Even in the midst of storms.
Yeah.
Even when things are tough, sometimes that toughness is protection.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Like and so yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it with your life. Last year was pretty incredible in like all spectrums.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, is that I don't know if you could have had like one without the other.
No, you can't.
You know, and I think when I do my shows, I talk about this, the idea of the blessing and the responsibility, and how that's like, it's two sides of the same coin. And a lot of times we experience one, sometimes one might be shining light brighter than the other, but the other is always there.
Always.
And so I think I really saw that with your life. And I think from the outside, and I think this is a point that I really like to get across, is that from the outside, it always looks like, wow, you know, like when you do your yearly rap, you're like, yo, Mrs. Mom was on her.
We look at people's highlights. And obviously you don't take a picture of the lows.
No,
like,
you can't. And I mean, why would you? Because, we just assume that people know that those things happen.
Girl Pow, excitement is building as we gear up for our annual Unlimited Fest. If you missed out last year, don't make the same mistake again. So join us for 2 unforgettable days packed with inspiring speakers, incredible musicians, DJs, food, and a time and a half. This year is all about healing. Secure your spot now at www.unlimitedfest.co.za. Don't miss the experience of a lifetime. Unlimited Fest, where we heal, celebrate, and grow. See you there.